as Shen Yun its popularity has grown, it has become a bigger and bigger target of that same transnational repression campaign. And so as we have studied and tried to expose the Chinese regime going after Falun Gong voices around the world, Shen Yun has been a bigger and bigger piece of that simply because the Chinese regime has gone after it more vigorously year after year after year.
So in this new report that just came out, what are some of the methods that they're using to attack Shen Yun now?
Well, to go after Shen Yun, which they've been doing since, the inception, 2007, they primarily had started using their diplomatic corps. So this might even be the ambassador in the country or some of his or her lieutenants, some of their proxies within the Chinese community. They go after theater managers, theater owners, government officials, maybe the mayor of a town where Shen Yun was going to perform, the governor, in some cases, the president of the country. First of all, they'll sort of spew the normal anti-Falun Gong propaganda, this sort of hate rhetoric to try and drum up, distrust or bad feelings towards Falun Gong. And then they just put economic pressure, sometimes threatening these folks to not have Shen Yun in their city or in their theater. So that's been the primary technique they've been using.
So what's changed now?
What's changed now is that it looks like, first of all, that's largely failed. In the vast majority of cases, especially in Western democracies like the U.S., the theater owners are not listening to them. And so instead of trying to get the theaters to not have Shen Yun, it looks like now they're going after the greater populace by trying to use first social media, which would then leak into mainstream media, to just get these horrific false narratives about Falun Gong and Shen Yun in this case to stick with the American public, with the U.S. government, to try and provoke investigations. They're trying to build this very communist-style propaganda campaign to get Americans and the American government to turn against Shen Yun.